They had many aspirations for me. Big ideas, big adventures for little Christopher Robin. Yeah, I know. Ridiculous, isn't it? I was never called Chris, or even Christopher. It was always Christopher Robin. Formal, proper, full name, detachment, your sit-up straight name. Trouble was, they are both big Winnie the Pooh fans, so they christened me after Pooh's best friend. They must have thought it'd be charming or even fun. It's fucking shit, if you ask me. And as soon as I could, I changed it to Chris with a K and dropped the Robin. They did not like that. Not one bit. Their little Christopher Robin was becoming a rebel before their very eyes. I felt that because I was an only child, that I always had to perform the dutiful son act. And it wasn't until I hit my teens that I realised I actually have free will. And I kind of fancied other boys too. Don't get me wrong, I didn't go off the rails or anything like that, no. I just wanted to be Chris with a K. Nothing much to ask for. It's not an earth-shattering statement of self-independence or a whiff of rebellion. But they really wanted me to become a vicar. Like my dad and his dad before him, to carry on the great family tradition. But I knew that definitely wasn't for me. So I told them that I couldn't, in all honesty, be a member of a church when I couldn't even begin to believe in a God. And besides, I was queer, a lover of dick and all that stuff. Wouldn't really sit well with a life of church. This was sinful talk. Little Christopher Robin liked bum fun. They couldn't bear it. And so, like St. Matthew, I was cast out, banished into the wasteland. They couldn't or wouldn't see things from my side, and they didn't talk to me for a whole 3 months, which I thought was actually quite childish of them considering their backgrounds and upbringing. But one thing they're not, and that's liberal. I was at Leicester Uni at the time, so my uni friends became my substitute family, which was fine by me. Met a few nice guys at uni. Even fell in love with this Scottish bloke called Gordon who drank too much. He was drunk more than he was sober. Bless. And then, after 3 years of performing arts and a master's, if you don't mind, I went out into the real world to get something in the theatre. But it was a bit of a shit time. There was no work. There was lots of internships, but they were all fucking voluntary. So, the thing is, I ended up here. It's not exactly the ideal place. It's not the dream job I always aspired to, but it's a job. And it pays the rent. Booty Boys is a very high quality gay burlesque stroke sex club here in Manchester. It's like Funny Girls in Blackpool, but with extra balls, if you know what I mean, and the volume turned way up. My uni mate, Niles, he gave me the heads up. His cousin's the manager here, and like I said, a job's a job. It's, I suppose, at the lower end of what you'd call showbiz. And occasionally I get roped into doing these private dance sessions, but they actually pay really well, so I don't mind them, if I'm being honest. I'm part of the Big Bad Bear routine. We get a lot of response from the audience, mostly married guys who take the wedding rings off and these uber shy twinks who've never seen a naked man dangle his bits in front of them. My mum rang the other week and I told her I was appearing in a local musical. And she seemed to be happy with that. What? It's not a lie. It's true. Big bad bears and Goldie Boy locks. We've even got a midnight members only rated 18 version that's very popular with the punters. That's actually quite worth seeing. Is this where I want it to be? Not really, but it's a job. It's a stopgap until I get my big break, which is coming. Just you watch. Seems little Christopher Robin's still playing with his bears.